Santosh Ranisanya, PhD scholar, Hong Kong University, South Korea. Today I am going to explain about the tail suspension test, which is used to measure the depression level in the mice, and I will be discussing that on this video. The tail suspension test is an experimental method used in the scientific research to measure the stress and depression in the mice and to screen the potential antidepressant drug activities. The purpose of the tail suspension test is to measure the agitation and the immobility activity of the mice and compare it with the depressive people. Immobility in TST is defined when the mice does not want to put efforts to escape. This represent the common symptoms of the depression, which has been hypothesized to reflect depression, where the people who suffer from depression does not put a lot of efforts in their activities. The procedure of the tail suspension test is given as: transport the animal to the new environment 1 hour before the testing for the adaptation. Divide the animal into two groups. Here in my case, I divide the animal into two groups, control and test group, and inject 30 minutes before the test. Mice tail are attached to the hook with the tape, and be sure that they are unable to touch the wall of the compartment. Give 1 minute for the adaptation times and record 5 minute immobility by using the PanLab smart software. Animals are said to be immobile if they move less than 5 cm in 1 second. PanLab smart software gives this data in the Excel format. Calculate this data and compare control versus test group. These are the compartments used in the TST. Mice tail is connected to the hook with the tapes. The space between the head of the mice and the floor of the compartment should not be more than 10 cm, so that the mice will try to escape from the compartment by twisting and curving, which will develop the immobility. Simply, the immobility is defined as if the mice move less than 5 cm in 1 second. This is the experiment I did in my lab, and the camera is used to record the immobility of these mice, and it's connected to the PanLab smart software. Here the mice is trying to escape from here with twisting and turning, which is detected by the camera. And here the activity. See here, immobility, low activity, high activity, and the motion of the video is recorded. As I have already mentioned that the PanLab smart software gives the data in the Excel format, which is shown here. By using that Excel data, I create the bar graph. Here the bar graph shows that the total immobility duration in test group is significantly lower than that of the control group, which means that the compound had the antidepressive activity than that of the control groups. Even though TST is the simple technique and can be test wide range of the drug dosage form, but there are some controversy about these techniques. Human brain are much more complex than that of the mice brain. Since the brain are different, the way they feel emotion could be the difference. Similarly, depression is the multi-complex disorder such as psychological, behavior, and genetical disorder. Since there are more variables, it is obviously difficult to set such experimental model in the lab.